Hey, so, not sure if you're ready for today's video. Today we are going to discuss gimbals and stabilization. We're going to try and compare between some IBIS, some gimbals, and if gimbals are really needed in today's world. I don't know why I always pick the coldest days to record, but I did. One little thing to think about when deciding whether or not you want to use any type of stabilization or no stabilization is time. How much time do you have? Are you doing a run and gun type of shoot? Or are you on like some type of set and you have plenty of time to set things up in your schedule? Sorry if you hear some wind. Hopefully this footage is working out okay. I got the dead cat up top, so should be okay, but we'll see. Now, if you're shooting something like a horror film, you want that shaky and uneasy kind of vibe going on. So handheld's better. Along the same lines, if it's too smooth, it starts to feel robotic. It's not natural. You want a little bit in there, but you don't want anything too crazy. As you can see, like, if you walk down the hallway in your house, there is a little bit of a bounce going on. So, it's the body's natural reaction. So not using a gimbal can actually make the footage feel a bit more personal. Almost like the person is experiencing it with you. If you're using a gimbal, it's going to be super, super buttery smooth. You could throw that stuff on toast. But, with that said, you can also, if you're on a budget, get away with some of those silky smooth shots using just your hands. You know, sometimes you don't have a budget to buy an $800 gimbal. And that's on the low end. Some of those things get super pricey. There are tons of different techniques that you can do to use just your own body and your hands to simply get that slow-mo. But it takes lots of practice, and you just gotta warm up into it. And yeah. So between all the IBIS, and if you're new to cameras, IBIS is in-body stabilization. A lot of these new cameras have crazy IBIS in them. And you can get some pretty smooth shots just with IBIS. You can almost get a gimbal-like quality out of them. If you don't have IBIS in your camera, you can probably get some good shots too. All depends on the techniques that you're using. I'm gonna show a few clips right now, and I want you to leave in the comments below which ones you think are no stabilization, IBIS, or a gimbal. And then afterwards, I will show the results.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut, I put that on guard when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter, I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey, already got the world on me.
So now something else that you may have saw in that footage, which could be a dead giveaway for a gimbal versus not, is there are some movements that the human body has a hard time doing that a gimbal can do if it's programmed the right way. So there was that one little spot where it was actually rotating, like it was just spinning around. That was, of course, done by a gimbal. It's very difficult to do that kind of shot freehand. So, yeah. I hope you like this video. I know it's kind of a short one. I didn't go into too much detail this time. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I'll leave a comment down below and we can get into a little bit more detail in the future. Also, be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace. There's people here, and I'm not used to talking in front of a camera to like when people are around. I think they're gone. They're not gone. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's try that. Where is my eye focus? Get on my eyeballs.